vendor si Chris.
Looking for photography tips, inspiration, ideas, or anything about film? Well, you've come to the right place. Born in Film and Photo Nation present Film Factor Podcast. Follow us on our social platforms at Born in Film on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
It would be an understatement to say that 2020 was a very challenging year for all of us, with all the uncertainties and unusual circumstances that we were faced. The entire situation has affected not only our nation's economy, but also the way we live our lives. As we adapt to the new reality, it is essential to continue finding joy and inspiration even in the smallest of things, and seize the opportunities every day to keep us motivated to move forward. This is the primary reason why we have spearheaded the Enjoy Everyday campaign for Ortigas Malls this 2021.
Agos Studio joined the Ortigas Art Festival because of our shared vision that art is for all. And this platform can be reached the widest audience possible.
I am Undersecretary Liza Dino Segura of the Film Development Council of the Philippines, and we at the FDCP are delighted to be part of the 4th Ortigas Art Festival. Ngayon po nakikita natin ang intersectionality ng iba't ibang klaseng art. And with the government's directive to really amplify and elevate and give support to creative industries, events like this will really empower our artists and filmmakers. The Ortigas Art Festival is a great avenue to showcase some of our artists' work of wonder under one roof, encompassing various art media and now including film. Thank you again for that, sir.
I would love to see the Ortigas Art Festival continuously thriving and innovating in the years to come. And despite the unusual shifts that we have been facing in these times, I hope that we can continue to support our local artists and the entire art community. Let us all work together to keep art alive. So again, on behalf of Ortigas Land, thank you and enjoy the 4th Ortigas Art Festival.
Almost 1 million people have now died of COVID-19 worldwide.
The Philippines reporting the first coronavirus death outside of China.
Amazing number of Filipinos work in our NHS. These are the immigrants currently saving people's lives.
Yes.
Coming here and actually enriching our country and doing an amazing job. So thank you to all the Filipinos who are here doing all this amazing work.
They want you to know that you, all of you, are their heroes. Huwag po kayo susuko, bayani po kayong lahat. And remember, there is only one thing we say to the God of death. Not today.
I wish I could swim like dolphins can swim, though nothing will keep us together. We can beat them forever and ever. How we can be heroes just for one day. How we can be heroes just for one day. I will be king, and you will be queen. Though nothing will drive us away, how we can be heroes just for one day. How we can be us just for one day. Standing by the wall, and the guns shout above our heads, and we kiss as though nothing could fall. And the shame was on the other side. Oh, we can beat them forever and ever, and we can be heroes just for one day.
We, our proud generation of visual storytellers, young and old alike, across all gender, beyond ethnicity, thriving in an online community. Built in the Philippines for the world. From the streets of Intramuros to the ringing bells of Chalon-sur-Saône, atop the great mountains of the Himalayas to the deeps of the Great Barrier Reef. Across Asia, Europe, Oceania, Africa, and the Americas. We will tell stories. We are Photo Nation, and the passion will live on.
Photo Nation. 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 Ang Photo Nation.
To your regularly scheduled program.
When your camera is made by Kodak, you know it's good.
Tonight, I'd like to show you one of the world's great cameras.
Tonight, I'd like to show you a new idea in picture taking.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up.
I see the picture in my mind's eye, and I give it to you as the equivalent of what I saw and felt.
We choose to go to the moon.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
We will never forget that we are analog human beings.
My job is to be authentic.
We all love stories. We're born for them.
Coming to you live from Stratobox Studios in Manila, Philippines.
Good evening. And hold on. It has been more than a year since the lockdowns across the Philippines have been put in place, but still the fight continues. As Filipinos, we have ever since been resilient at whatever comes our way. Ever since we built Born in Film, we've always wanted to do a live podcast that interactively engages the community. But with much effort, the whole community or the whole team got together and produce what we now know as Film Factor Podcast. For those who frequently watch us, we've definitely set the tone for change, hope, and inspiration. To this little space we call Cerebro, we've again challenged ourselves to break our own barriers and created our own vision of a podcast. From photographers who are enthusiasts, beginners, professionals, and even world-renowned photographers who are part of the community gave their own shot at sharing their own passion. Through their own stories and experiences they share, we somehow forget the dire situation of the pandemic. Through Film Factor Podcasts, we gave birth to Snap Talk and hope to create many other programs and platforms that cater you in the near future. Born in Film will be here to continue to build this network and at the same time share with you more stories of inspiration, of course, with our friends, with the help of our friends in Photo Nation. And now, welcome na natin yung mga wait. Wala ka. Hold on. Okay. Now, let's welcome our friends who are with us tonight celebrating Film Factor Podcast's anniversary. We have Adrian, who's handling or manning the live stream on Instagram. Hi ka naman, Adrian. We have Christine, we have Nanes, we have Janjan, we have Icy, we have Miss Alda, we have Ken, we have Cindy, we have Fitz, we have Sir Palos, we have, sino pa ba nandito? Si Rai, si Tita Julie, si Renz, si Chef Aika, si Tito Bong, saka si Sir Chris nandito rin. Sino pa ba nandito? Ang dami natin tonight. Ayun. Good evening. Magandang gabi sa lahat. And again, as they all say, medyo nakakapagod na itong pandemic. Lahat tayo pagod na. Kailan nga tayo makakalabas? Diba? Yun yung parang lagi natin tinatanong sa sarili natin. But ito, thankfully we have this. We have the podcast. At least kahit papano, nakakatulong tayo dun sa pag-entertain dun sa mga members natin. Siguro simulan ko na kasi ang ganda ng mga sinabi niya kanina. Actually, we posted in Photo Nation asking the people kung ano ba talaga yung ano ba yung purpose nitong podcast na to. Ano ba yung naitutulong nito or ano ba yung nagagawa nito para dun sa mga nanunood or para dun sa mga members natin. Christine, ikaw na yung una kong tatawagin. Wait lang. Let me pin you into screen. Yan. Wait lang. Yan. Okay. Christine, magandang gabi. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, Sir Franz. Yeah. And happy first anniversary sa Film Factor.
Thank you. Happy anniversary sa atin lahat. Ito, si Christine ang ating resident gamer. Resident gamer. Christine, yun nga, baka pwede mong ulitin or baka pwede mong i-explain yung sagot mo kanina. Kasi ang ganda ng mga sinabi mo. Ano ba talaga, para sa'yo, ano ba yung meaning nitong podcast na to?
So, yung podcast kasi, sir, una, especially sa akin po as an aspiring photographer, sobrang hindi pa pro, ang dami pang gustong matutunan. Syempre, meron akong doubt sa sarili ko na baka hindi ko kaya. Tapos, ang dami ko rin kasing mga photographer friends na parang minsan iniisip ko, hindi ko kaya abutin yung level nila, ganyan. Pero, after watching yung mga episode ng podcast, sobrang nag-i-ignite siya ng hope. I'm sure hindi lang sa akin, pero after hearing yung mga episodes sa mga famous photographers, for example, yung sinishare nila yung story nila, paano sila nagsimula, yung mga tips dun sa kung paano pa mag-improve, definitely, parang mas na-realize ko na mas mamahalin ko pa yung craft kasi hindi lang pala ako, yung mga episodes natin sa podcast, very relatable siya. And especially during pandemic, parang nakakaano pa siya. Mas nagbibigay pa siya ng hope na for you to do more, to be creative, keep on doing your passion, gano'n.
Ayun. And ito nga yung mga ilan sa mga nilook up mo nandito. Si Sir Chris nandito. Ayan. Sir Chris sabi niya, favorite favorite episode daw niya yung Magsino Brothers. Diba? Christine, i-diretsuhin ko na kasi actually dinagdag mo rin yung dinidiscuss nga na mga activities. Hindi lang naman yung podcast, diba, meron tayo. We also have different activities like yung mga events. We try to do it here sa online platform natin. So ano naman masasabi mo doon? Is it effective? Do you feel na it's more it more parang it becomes more engageable as a member?
Sobra, Sir Franz. Kasi yung mga activities, yun nga, isa sa sa mga episodes natin sa podcast, dinidiscuss natin, di ba, yung mga upcoming events, activities. Definitely, ito, nagbibigay siya ng something to look forward to sa mga tao. And parang mas na-excite ka. Lalo na ngayon na nasa pandemic tayo, di ba, isolated tayo sa mga kwarto natin, sa bahay. So parang minsan medyo tawag dito, nakaka-attract din ng negative vibes kasi 'di ba nakakulong ka lang. Pero with the help of the podcast, yung mga different activities na meron tayo sa Photo Nation and Porn and Film, mas nakakaano siya, kahit papaano, parang yung mga tao nagkakaroon ng activities para mas ma-develop pa nila yung passion nila.
Ayun. Thank you, Christine. So later, kwentuhan pa tayo.
Yes.
Now, let me invite si Tito Bong. Tito Bong, ayan, for those who don't know, si Tito Bong na pinakauna nating guest. Diba, Tito Bong? Ayan, actually, nung binuo namin tong concept, si Tito Bong yung kasama namin. And for the longest time, diba, Tito Bong, talagang we were really hoping to do this. Sabi nga nila, ang pandemic, kumbaga, malungkot yung pandemic, pero kahit pa paano, para sa atin, naging positive siya eh. Kumbaga, may naging productive tayo. So, Tito Bong, go ahead. Baka pwede mo ikwento yun.
Okay. Naging problema kasi kagad namin. Ang Born in Film kasi, Photo Nation, ang pinakaano namin usually is mga photo. Mahilig kaming lumabas and everything. Then suddenly, bigla nagkaroon ng ganito. Actually, in the last event that we had was overexposed, di ba? Tapos ang nangyari nun, parang
umuubo na tayo nun.
Hype na tayo nun di ba? We had so many tawag dito,
plans.
Ini-schedule na natin walk and everything. We even, di ba, nagpapakita ka pa ng pictures para, uy, maganda rito. Remember yung Montalban ba yun?
Oo.
Pwede pupuntahan natin na sabi natin, uy, magandang Ansel Adams to. Then suddenly, bigla nagkaroon ng ganito. So, what we did, Franz and I talk about it, na nag-sit down kami, sabi niya, ano kaya magandang gawin? So we started with na lang, sabi niya, maybe we can do a podcast. Sabi ko, sige, try. Ako munang guest mo. Practice natin yan. We started with a simple, di ba? Yung laptop lang.
Tito Bong, tapos, we have a sample. Panood natin sa kanila yung yung sige, episode na yan. Sige.
Paano na yan. Pakita mo rin kung anong format naman.
Kung makikita nyo, yung podcast dati, hindi siya ganito. Napakasimple lang ng podcast namin dati. Ito siya. Nasa TV lang siya. Yung playback namin, TV yung gamit.
Ganyan lang. Nakita pictures ko.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Nagahang pa kasi ang bagal ng internet no kasi DSL lang. Ayan.
Ang pinakabagong nadagdag lang sa kanya dyan, yung kanyang mic.
Oh, tingnan niyo naman yung tingnan niyo yung background compared sa ngayon.
I have a lot of time to do some
si Tito Bong.
Photo editing.
Tito Bong, medyo chubby ka pa dito.
I've been editing to edit some of those pictures since 2015.
Yung mga past pictures mo na. So Tito Bong, can you introduce yourself? So, how did you start photography? Paano ka nag-start? I mean, ano yung may nag-influence ba sa'yo? Yan, sige.
Yeah, okay. I started the passion
Hindi pa natin alam yung gagawin.
The 80s, year 80s. But I took formal lessons in 2005 when I work in Singapore. And
sige, Tito Bong, kwento mo yung mga naging problema natin. Actually, isa sa mga naging problema natin yung internet. Yung internet.
Naglalag kami ng naglalag. Tapos hindi namin alam kung anong sasabihin sa susunod kagad, kung anong,
Naghihintayan pa tayo.
Lang, practice, to the point na wala kami, nagkwentuhan na lang kaming dalawa Di ba?
Inabot na isang oras.
Inabot na isang oras. Kasama na ba natin sila Cindy noon? Parang wala pa
wala pa. Tayo pa lang yan.
Tayong dalawa lang. Tayong dalawa lang.
Oo.
Actually, the first, kaming dalawa lang. Siya, walang ibang ginagawa, kundi ako lang yung nagsasalita, tapos siya yung sa computer niya and everything. Tapos ang gulo nung setup. Wala, magulo talaga. Pero it was a start. It was a good, it gave us a lot of parang a lot of ideas kung what to do next, anong magandang gamitin. Tapos to the point na nagpalit na ng internet provider si Franz kasi para sigurado na. Diba?
Nakakahiya.
Pati ako nagpalit din.
Oo.
Nag-PLDT na ako. Basta na gano'n na kami. Tapos then we started lining up ng mga guests namin. Kaya nga, unang-una sila, Pittsburgh. Diba? Siya ang unang mga guests natin.
Tsaka si Fitz. Tapos, ito si Fitz kasama rin natin ngayon. Tsaka sino to?
Tapos, ang lakas pa ng loob nating di ba? Lakas natin loob natin mag-guest ng international. Si Darren Ju.
Si Darren Ju.
Binanata natin.
For those who don't know, si Darren Ju po, siya yung part ng
naman. Pero at least,
siya yung part ho ng yung Netflix na anong show yun?
Yung sa
Tales by Light. Yung first season nun, kasama ko si Darren Ju doon. Tapos naging member natin sa Photo Nation. Tapos we were lucky enough to have him.
Nag-invite tayo ng international tayo. Pero okay naman, di ba? At least napalusot na pa natin, nagawa na Pero we started that way na. Yun na nga, pinasok na natin sila Cindy sa production team. Tapos, nagkaroon na tayo ng, at least, nabuo na natin yung process na may pre-production tayo, kung ano yung mga questionnaires and everything.
May isa pa ako dito, Tito Bong. May isa pa ako ditong sample. Actually, yung yung pinaka-unang episode na yung sinicelebrate natin ngayon, yung March. Kasi yung amin ng Tito Bong, we were just trying it. Tapos, we decided na why not, let's invite one of the members of the community, which is Sinyang. International na naman. Tapos, kasi nga we were hoping to, get insights from those who are not in the Philippines, diba? So, that's one of the first objectives that we were hoping to be able to do. And then, thankfully enough, Nyang, who's one of our members who's based in Vietnam, was able or was willing to be one of the guests. So, we have that video. Tito Bong, baka you can also explain. Ito. Actually, kung makikita nyo dito, if you can see it now, yung playback ko, ito yung pinapakita dun sa parang yung slides niya. Yung playback ko na yan, TV lang yan, monitor ng computer.
Tapos yung video lang na.
Yan. Yan lang ho kami nagsimula. Diba?
Ganyan.
So, yun, titingin doon yung camera, tapos uurong ko, tapos ganyan. Simpleng-simple lang.
Isang laptop lang yata. We're just using one laptop and then two monitors, diba? Ayan, tingnan mo. Na-adjust pa niya, Iba pa eh.
Kasi wala kaming I mean, we didn't know how to do it. Pero ito nga, diba? It's
we're able to, it was a great challenge for Born in Film team para to do this way. Ngayon may pausok na siya eh.
Oo, may mga pausok pa. Oh, di ba?
Tapos, yung on the air na yan, iba pa yan, di ba?
Ano, Tito Bong?
On the air, nasa likod mo yung on the air.
Oo, ito, nagbago na rin. Ano na yan, talagang, hot light na yan. Hindi na siya yung gawa-gawa ko lang.
Tapos, nagkaroon ng by the time na ayun na, pumasok na sila Adrian, may production team na. Masaya, it was a very good journey. It was a great journey.
Looking back,
considering na 1 year tayo, we were able to do this na. Diba? What if by next year pa or the following years? There's a lot of things that we can still do.
Nakakatuwa, no?
The good thing about this, yun lang, the good thing about this, we were able to survive. We were able to meet the challenges ng ganitong. I mean, kung bastang ibang grupo lang, siguro wala na.
Kasawaan na.
Kasawaan na. Wala na. Siguro nawala na ang Born in Film, nawala na ang Photo Nation. But because of the film podcast, we have reached ng what we are now, yung 12,500 ba tayo na ngayon?
Going 12.6.
Going 12.6. Film podcast was the malaking influensya to doon siya para.
Pati yung kapatid ko, Tito Bong, nag-DJ na rin dito.
Di ba? daming happenings. Daming trials and trial and errors na nangyayari. Ganon.
Ayun. Thank you, Tito Bong.
Ang pinakamalaking problema yung yung internet.
Internet. Dati para sa mga nanonood, dati yung internet namin. Ayan sila Fitz, alam yan. Yung internet dati nadidelay kami na 1 oras. Kasi napuputol yung internet. Yung problema.
To the point na minto na lang tayo Ayaw na pumasok
Replay na lang natin bukas.
Replay na lang natin bukas.
Tapos ang dami naghihintay, di ba? Isa yun sa mga wala tayong magagawa kasi internet talaga di ba? So, at least ngayon, di ba? On time na tayo, hindi na tayo nalilate, di ba? So, yun. Siguro, ngayon naman, thank you, Tito Bong. Yan, pakinggan naman natin yung iba. Let's now hear it for, Sir Palos, nandito ba kayo? Tsaka Tita Julie? Before we go to, ayan, Tita Julie. Hold on.
Hi, friends. My class C partner.
Sige, ikaw na lang muna, Tita Julie. So, Tita Julie, ayan. We have Tita Julie with us.
Wala po akong kasalanan.
Hindi kasi Tita Julie, yun nga sabi ko, di ba, itong Film Factor podcast, parang it gave birth to other shows like Snap Talk. So how does it make you feel? Kasi nga, kayo yung Snap Talk and then hand in hand tayo, nagtutulungan tayo hanggang sa, yun nga, we hope to create more shows para mas interactive para doon sa mga, who knows, mga parang TV station na tayo ng photography. Di ba? Tita Julie, go ahead.
Good evening muna sa lahat ng ka-photo mission, mga kanation. Ika nga, hi, Tita Julie here. How does it feel? I feel a lot of pressure right now. It all started sa Discord actually. But yung talagang as in atras it was me watching you being invited by our chief admin, Liza Rodriguez. So, nanood ka nito. Sino itong France na to? Then I started requesting songs and then nagko-comment ako and then I was invited eventually to Discord and then hindi ko alam kung paano nagbunga ang Snap Talk. It was just out of the blue. Actually, it came from you na why not start a podcast? To be honest, akala ko nagbibiro ka, Franz. Akala ko nagbibiro ka. All of a sudden, brainstorming na. Anong title? Anong konsepto? What are we gonna talk about? And to be honest, ngayon ko na napanood, Franz, yung first episode mo. That's how I actually felt na yung internet putol.
Ganon.
I sort of had the equipment. Wala pa akong ring light. Ang meron lang ako, study lamp. Alam mo yun, mukha akong nag-lie na, nag-whitening cream, kaya ganun ako kaputi.
Thank you, Avon.
I mean, you know, company for women, yes. Support, guys. Anyway, going back, how does it feel? Ano siya? Humbling, yet exciting, yet in a way na fulfill yung isa kong mini dream. To be honest, I guess I've mentioned it before na I wanted to get into media, broadcasting talaga, but things happen, life happened. Oo, diba?
It's not late,
hindi
too
mo
late.
naman nakalain na well, maybe everything fell into place at the right time. Pero to be honest, na-discourage ako. I don't know how you did it na yung ewan ko kung paano yung internet mo that time last year. Akala ko nung time na nagsa-start off ka, everything was already set.
No.
Yung pala may study lab ka lang. Si Tito Bong ang first guest mo. It was so humble and it is humbling for me because in a way ganun ako nagsimula dito sa Snap Talk. And then nakilala ko kayo, nakilala ko si Sir Palos. Some people realized that we had a rapport, kaming dalawa. And for everybody else who have not known me yet, hindi po ako photographer. Ang lagi ko nga sinasabi, ano ba ginagawa ko dito? Yun, so apparently and eventually, eto, kung ano man ang maiaambag ko, and I hope it's bearing some fruit na makatulong sa community. sa Photo Nation. So, ito lang, as long as I need it here, I'll do my best to be here. And if as long as what I do matters to the community, I'll stay.
Ayun. Thank you, Tita Julie. Tsaka Tita Julie, how does it feel na ito nga we are kumbaga building this platform na to also as someone who's dealing with the pandemic like you, 'di ba? I mean, lahat ng tao ngayon, ito isa nga doon sa mga naging topic nyo previously was the 'di ba, yung anxiety, 'di ba? So how does Film Factor podcast or Snap Talk help the members during these times or this dire times of the pandemic, especially those who have anxiety?
Okay. Actually, that was a pleasant surprise na idagdag yung topic ng anxiety, knowing that Snap Talk was supposed to be a lighter and fun version of maybe kasi ang Film Factor kasi kumbaga nandun talaga yung bearing photography talagang solid, 'di ba? So
ito yung relaxation
photography in a way, and I hope it comes off that way kasi kung hindi, sayang. But I have my partner who's really the photographer between the two of us, na at least merong photography pa rin. Kaya nga yung acronym, right, it's Society, News, Artistry, and Photography. So andun pa rin at dapat sa Snap, 'di ba? Nandun pa rin dapat manatili pa rin yung photography, and then naging significant all of a sudden ang anxiety, and thank you to Sir Palos for coming up with the idea. Actually, I give credit to him. No, there was supposed to be another topic for that evening, pero anxiety, and then parang palala na naman. Parang we're sorry to sound heavy or negative, but we're kind of back to square one. But it does not mean that we have to be affected.
Exactly.
So, hoping that the podcast, specifically Snap Talk, kung ito ay naging paraan para magbigay ng lakas ng loob sa mga taong magsalita, kumbaga we're not just a community. This is not just a community of photographers. These are actually people, who just came together because of photography. But hindi lang naman to community, naging magkakaibigan na din. No? So kung nakatulong man, at sana nakatulong yung gabing yon, yung episode na yon, we hope that I am still hoping that whoever has watched that or is still watching it, if it's still online, magkaroon ng lakas ng loob, at saka wag din mawala ng pag-asa, and most of all, for them not to realize they are not alone. And with regard to anxiety, i-relate ko na rin ang photography. For all we know, makatulong ang photography to express yourself, like si Jess, right? With your last topic, with your last episode.
Naluha pa si Jess
Ay, grabe. Kahit ako, nadama ko yung yung frustration niya. Yes. I'm not into visual arts, but I'm creative myself. Hindi nga, more on the performing arts nga lang. But with regard to not being able to express yourself, it's either iba-ibang circumstances yan. It's either tao nag-discourage siya, tulad ng teacher niya nagsabi sa kanya hindi siya pwede maging magician. Or the pandemic, like for you guys, in photographers, you were all waiting for your photo walks and kung ano man activities that require you to go outdoors, challenging talaga. So we hope with Snap Talk, and of course, unat higit sa lahat, Film Factor, no? And happy anniversary. And then yung Snap Talk, maging avenue siya. Wow, English yun, avenue. Maging avenue siya sa mga members na there is a lighter side to this community. There is a lighter side to the podcasts. At saka pwede kayong makibahagi, pwede kayong sumali. This is a lot more interactive, I guess. And with this pandemic, if paminsan-minsan na isisingit yan, pero kung kailangan pag-usapan, bakit hindi? We hope that everything that we do will matter eventually to you. So that for me is the essence of a woman, the essence of the podcast.
Thank you, Tita Julie.
And I thank you.
Ayan, again, if for those who are watching, supportahan din natin yung Snap Talk. Actually, hindi lang ho yan yung I believe si Chef Aika ay nagbabalak na gawa ng sarili niyang podcast, ba? Cooking show naman. Hindi. We'll see. Thank you, Tita Julie. Siguro ngayon naman, let's try to invite those who are behind dito sa podcast. So, ikikwento namin yung ano yung nangyayari behind the scenes. Let me just pin them into screen. Para lang may idea kayo. Kasi hindi ko madali yung ginagawa namin. Hold on. Sama na rin natin si Ken. Ken, sali ka na rin. Yes. Go ahead.
Oo.
Tita Bong.
If I may add lang dun sa Snap Talk.
Go ahead, please.
Nakakatuwa yung ano ba yun? Yung partnership ni Tita Julie tsaka ni Sir Palos. Considering hindi pa sila nagkakita kaya personal, di ba?
Hindi pa sila nagkikita.
Nakakatuwa, di ba? Almost pero nakakatuwa. Parang kala mo best of friends na talaga. Pero
partner kang partner.
Even yet seen each other personally. Nakakatuwa lang.
Right. So, ayun. Ngayon naman, siguro let's invite the team behind nitong podcast. Without them, I'm not sure kung magagawa namin to, mapupull off natin to. Kasi hindi lang ho ako yan, I can't do this alone. Kung ano may mga pinipindot ko dito, hanggang doon lang ho yung kaya ko. Pero behind the scenes, ito ho yung dapat natin pasalamatan. Miss Cindy, si Renz, si Ken, tsaka si Adrian. So, pakilala na rin kayo, tapos ano yung ginagawa nyo behind the scenes. Siguro simula tayo kay Madam. Go ahead, Madam.
Hello po, good evening, and happy birthday to Film Factor Podcast. Sa Film Factor Podcast, ako po yung sinasabi ni Sir na producer na nag-handle ng mga guests, nag-aayos ng script, nag-aayos ng maths ng mga guests na sinesend nila. Ayun. And pag sa live na talaga sa Facebook, pag nag-live kami, ako din minsan yung kumakausap sa mga tao dun sa comments, nagre-reply, ganyan, nag-interact. Ayun po. Yun yung ginagawa ko sa behind the scenes.
Siguro ano naman tayo. Thank you, Cindy. Si Renz muna. Go ahead, Renz.
Hey. Hello guys. Happy birthday sa Film Factor Podcast. And ako po yung nagla-live excerpts and tumutulong sa behind the scenes po.
Ayan. So kung nakikita niyo yung mga quotes, si Renzo yung nag-screenshot, tapos siya rin yung nag-post. So kung nahuli na nakaganon yung guest, si Renzo yung habulin niya. Pag nakaganon yung guest. Si Renzo yun.
And ako po yung, I think, first na member na taga Mindanao, sir. Tama ba, sir?
Kasi Dipolo go si Ren, so wala siya sa Manila, di ba? Siya rin yung first member outside Metro Manila.
Diba? Napaka-welcome. Sige, yan lang po.
Ayun. Thank you, Ren. Si Adrian naman, si Sir Adrian. Adrian, go ahead. Ano yung ginagawa mo? Tsaka, go ahead.
Ako po yung
ako ho yung naliligaw. Go ahead.
Ako po yung minsan nag-mute na tao na nakakalimutan mag-mute sa Zoom. Tapos, ako din po yung mahawak ng IG live po namin.
Hindi ko naka-e-cigarette si Adrian.
Sa Film Factor Podcast, yan po yung ginagawa ko.
Si Adrian ho yung technical director natin. So, ano yung ginagawa niya, siya yung nagma-manage ng Zoom. So, sa mga guests, siya yung nag-spotlight o nag-ano. And then at the same time, siya rin nagma-manage ng IG live. So, kasi ngayon, naka-live tayo. Naka-live tayo ngayon sa Facebook tsaka sa YouTube. And then si Adrian naman, sinasalo niya yung live feed, pinapasa niya sa IG. So, yung relay point natin na kay Adrian. Diba? Thank you, Adrian, Cindy, tsaka Red. Siguro, kay Sir Ken naman, ang ating communication set. Go ahead, Ken. I think ikwento mo yung, kamute ka, Ken. Go ahead.
Hello and good evening. Happy anniversary sa Film Factor Podcast. Oh no, namatay na ako.
Go ahead.
Ayun. I am actually not part of the prod team, but as part of the morning film team in general, I helped find guests. I became a guest. And also, I am handling Discord's Photo Nation Discord. Ayun. I have become parang sort of pseudo prod team na din because parang
Snaptalk, ikaw yung nag-handle na rin, di ba?
Snaptalk, ako yung nagiging TV director.
Ikaw yung director ng Snaptalk.
I also help din sa Film Factor pag kunwari yung tumutulong sa mga guest, lalapit ko kay Cindy nga, tapos si Cindy bahala doon. And ayun, thank you sa mga kaibigan ko na who answered the call.
Some of them are also here.
Yes. Hello sa kanila. I see Sir Chris. Sila lang yung nandito na nakita ko. Oo, yun. Anong ba? Ayun, sa Discord nga, ang may kukwento ko sa Discord.
Andun yung unplugged version
Nandun yung unplugged version ng Film Factor Podcast at Snaptalk, which is Photo Nation Radio. So, doon kami nagpapatugtog minsan. Halos 24/7, nandun lang yun. And madaming kwentuhan, madaming ganap na kaming may nagagawa doon. So, there's a lot to explore pag nasa Discord ho kayo. Please do join. I think one of the social media members would be posting it sa live feed natin. Yun. Thank you.
Ayun. Thanks, Ken. Yun. So, sila ho yung team members natin who some of them are actually behind the podcast. And without for them, kung hindi ho dahil sa kanila, wala ho tayong Film Factor Podcast, wala tayong Snaptalk. And marami ho tayong dapat pasalamatan. Kumbaga, yun nga sinasabi ko, hindi lang ako yung Film Factor. Kaming lahat ho yan. Tita Harvey, one of our former guest o yung previous guests natin, Tita Harvey, is asking, what's your topic for tonight? It's great that you are introducing members of your team. Tita Harvey, it's actually the anniversary of Film Factor Podcast. Yan. Actually, we invited her kaso medyo gabi na for her. So, hindi siya nakasali. Siguro ngayon naman, let's tawagin naman natin yung ating mga former guests. Hold on. Pipin ko lang into screen. Wait lang ha. Unahin muna natin si... Wait lang ha. Ayun. Yan. Unahin mo si Sir Fitz. Diba? Fitz! Ayan, magandang gabi. Ayan. Naka-mute ka pa yata, Fitz. Ayan.
Hi.
Magandang gabi, Fitz. Ayan.
Rinig mo ba ako?
Oo. Para dun sa mga hindi ko nakakaalam, si Fitz yung... Oo. Si Fitz yung isa sa mga pinakauna nating guest. Actually, after nagsimula kay Tito Bong, which is yung trial natin or yung test, and then si Nyang, and then after ni Nyang, si Darren Ju, and then si Fitz na. So, Fitz, how does it feel na ikaw yung isa sa mga pinakaunang guests? Ano yung unang pakiramdam mo nung sinabihan ka na you'll be part of this, yung parang you're invited? Yan. Sige, go, baka pwede may kwento.
Excited. Pero kasi nun napansin ko ngayon, parang ata sa isang episode or sa isang multiple guests na. Nung time na yun, parang solo lang ako.
Ito, we actually have that episode. Sige, go.
So ayun, kabado din kasi first podcast ko nung time na yun. Pero it was a fun experience.
Ito, The Art of Landscape. Nga. Ang ganda kasi, actually nakilala natin si Fitz. Kasi ang gaganda ng mga sinishare niya na photos niya sa Japan, diba, sa Europe. And sabi namin, why not invite him? Diba, para makilala naman si Fitz at the same time. Ma-share niya yung passion niya. So, ito yung episode na yun. Actually, for those who haven't yet seen, kung hindi niyo po nakikita yung mga former episodes, pwede kayong pumunta sa YouTube or sa Facebook page natin. Andun yung mga replays, you can watch it again. Ang ganda rin nung yung mga tips ni Fitz doon. Lalo na pati yung gear mo, Fitz, 'di ba, pinakita mo rin dito. Yung ginagamit.
Yung iba.
Oo. So, yun.
Pero ano pa yung internet na yun. pamapalya po yung internet ko noong time na yun.
Naputol mga yata tayo, di ba? Naputol tayo. So, at least ngayon, naayos na natin. And, Fitz, ano yung baka may message ka for those who are watching na ito nga, they are trying to cope up with the pandemic.
Ano ba? Parang on the spot ako din. There's always something to photograph. Medyo naman kami doon kasi tulad sa aming mga landscape photographers, struggle na maghanap ng yun, i-picture kasi palagi sanay kaming nasa labas eh. So ngayon it's a good thing na meron tayo nitong Photo Nation kasi na-expose tayo sa iba't ibang genre. Tapos yun, mga tips and tricks from other people. So that's always a very good thing.
Actually, sabi nga rin ni RC kanina, nag-comment siya. Sabi niya, even if hindi siya landscape photographer, merong mga tips o may mga points na ma-apply din niya dun sa photography na ginagawa niya. Like sa street, di ba? So, napakaganda kasi insights yung di ba? Yung natin, yung sinishare.
Ang dami ko rin napupulot sa sa group natin na na-apply ko din sa photography ko. So, yep.
Ayun, thank you, Fitz. Siguro ngayon naman, invite natin yung mga kaibigan din ni Fitz. Ito, siguro unahin muna natin si Nanes, tsaka si IC. Wait lang. Tawagin natin sama na rin natin si Fitz para, wait lang.
Naiingit si Fitz ngayon kasi wala siyang iniingit.
Wait lang.
Ay, meron ako doon. May meeting lang mamaya.
Wait. Ayan, add pin. Ay, bakit si Adrian ang napin ko? Ayan. Wait lang. Ayan. So, ayun, magandang gabi. Si Nanes and si IC. Ayan, actually mga former guests din natin sila. Si Nanes, kasama natin doon sa Photoshop, 'di ba, yung World of Photo. Kasama rin yata si IC doon, no, Nanes?
So Photoshop.
Hindi ko kilala yan.
Kaya nga hindi rin kita kilala eh.
Magkakasama kami.
Ano yung
saka si
MJ.
Si MJ. Oo. Ano yung how does it feel na yung in-invite kayo tapos yung experience nyo doon sa podcast? Naging mahirap ba? Kinabahan ba kayo or ano? Siguro kay Nanes muna. Go ahead, Nanes. Go.
Kaya sige, si Nanes muna.
Eto, pinapakita natin yung episode. Ayan, go ahead.
Parang payat pa ako dyan,
Hindi naman nahihirapan sila na intindihin yung
Go ahead.
So hindi naman siya pagiging prepared pero alam ko na rin siguro yung sasabihin. Siguro kasi from time to time may mga nagtatanong din, so same questions lang din yung mga lumalabas para dun sa mga nagsisimulang mag-post process ng mga images nila, especially pagdating sa landscape photography. And then kami nga ako at si IC, nag-host kami ng post-processing workshop, and then may mga workshop din kami. Nagpa-plug na ako, sorry.
Go ahead.
So exciting siya kasi first time kong mag-join ng podcast that time. Actually second time na pala yun,
Oo, second time.
Second time. Pero pa rin, fairly new experience pa rin para sa akin kasi hindi ko pa naman siya nagagawa ever, and mahirap din in a way kasi hindi ko nakikita yung mukha, or parang kasi gusto ko interaction with the audience, so hindi ko nakikita kung ano ba yung kung nabobore na ba sila o interesting
may nanonood
ba yung sabi namin. So yun lang siguro. Pero overall, magandang experience to share pa rin yung mga kung ano yung maliit na nalalaman namin.
Ayun. So siguro tatalo na ako doon sa tanong na yon. Ito nga, being able to share. Ano yung pakiramdam mo, IC? Being able to share that with the viewers, with the members. And also, kasi nga, 'di ba, you guys also do workshops, 'di ba? How does it feel to be able to still do that kahit pandemic?
To do it live, nakakakaba syempre. Somehow iba yung formality kasi ng live sa formality ng talking in real person when you teach in a workshop parang so hindi rin ako sanay, hindi ako sanay na nabibidyohan. Parang or di ako sanay na nakatutok sa akin yung camera. So, hindi ko rin alam kung tama yung mga sinabi ko noon eh. Pero yun yung sinabi ni Nanes. Mostly yung mga questions, they always arrive. So, nung live, parang ano na din siya eh. Parang may script na din ako sa utak ko nang sasabihin. Parang gano'n. So,
malaking bagay din yung may pre-prod tayong ginagawa. At least kahit pa paano nasusundan.
Malaking bagay yan.
Sino yung babae sa likod mo?
Tapos sige go. I believe meron kayong workshop, no?
We're working on it. Di pa kasi namin alam. Meron kasing meron ngayong, di ba, magkaroon ng bubble. So, di namin alam kung may execute namin yung workshop namin. So, possible na post-processing workshop lang din siya.
And of course, you guys will be posting that para makaano naman ng mga members, no?
Yep. Magpa-plug kami.
Oo. Let us know para ma-share natin sa group tsaka Tapos in terms of siguro yung next question ko para kay Nanes, Fitz tsaka kay IC. In terms of being here, being in Photo Nation kasi nakikita natin na hindi lang mga landscape photographers, 'di ba? Very diverse yung community. There are also portrait photographers, fashion photographers. How does it feel na you also kumbaga na-encounter niyo rin yung mga iba't ibang klase ng mga genres ng photography and also being able to represent landscape photography. You guys are some of the best, 'di ba? Ika nga ng landscape dito sa Pilipinas.
Wow naman sa best. Nanes lang yun.
Pero yun, how does it feel, Nanes?
Kasi medyo lang talaga ako bago lang talaga sa photography kasi almost nag-start lang talaga ako 2017. So fairly lang naman, medyo bago-bago lang din in a way. Kaya hindi pa ako sobrang nai-immerse sa ibang klaseng photography in genre, especially pagdating dun sa film. So hindi pa nga ako nakahawak ata ng film na camera eh. So ang ganda kasi nakikita ko yung iba't ibang genre and yung kung ano yung mga nakagawian dati na yung mga pundasyon na ng photography sa Pilipinas, which is yung mga nag-film dati is they are able to share pa rin in the digital age yung mga gawa nila. So parang nangyari.
Go ahead.
Bakit ka tumatawa?
Go ahead. Sige. Oy, Gab, bakit ka napin? Go ahead.
Natawa ako kasi
si Gab. Go ahead. Kakapasok lang yan. Go ahead.
So yun, kasi, ayun, masaya siya kasi nakikita ko kung ano yung mga pwedeng inspirasyon na pwede namin gawin sa age namin ngayon, sa digital age, especially sa landscape scene or sa landscape na yung nangyayari ngayon sa landscape photography. Kaya marami kami natututunan in short. So siguro yun lang sa akin.
I see. How does it feel to be part nitong Photo Nation?
Maganda siya sa community, especially kasi since landscape photographer ako, syempre landscape kasi yung kaya kong gawin. Pero it doesn't mean na I don't appreciate other arts. So it's basically an art appreciation, especially yung mga bagay na di ko kayang gawin. So hindi ko kaya mag-street photography, hindi ko kaya mag-shoot ng architecture. So those are the things na when you browse the group ng Born in Film, makikita mo yung diversity. Then you get inspired na iba't ibang art, di ba? I mean, parang you get inspired every day.
Tama.
Kumbaga sa dami ng problema ng araw-araw makikita mo. Tapos makikita mo yung mga ganyang feed na puro pictures na magaganda. Nakakabuhay.
Kasi siguro, yung mga bagay na everyone appreciates.
Right.
Na possible na hindi ko kayang gawin. Tapos nandun pero ma-appreciate mo kasi ang gaganda especially yung mga street photos. wala akong talent doon eh. Wala akong mata for street photography. So when I see something na sobrang ganda, na-appreciate ko siya pero alam kong hindi ko siya kayang gawin eh. So, yeah, buti may mga ganong platform tayo para ma-appreciate sila.
Ayun. Siguro, Fitz, ikaw naman, how does it feel na, ito nga, hindi lang tayo mga landscape photographer, daming mga iba, diba? May sports photographer din.
Ubus na ata ni IC tsaka ni Nanes eh.
Naubusan niya?
Hindi, pero ano naman eh, inspiration comes in many forms naman. Kaya, tulad na macro photography, isa yun sa mga frustrations ko same day ko. Siguro hindi ko nagagawa ng maayos or gusto kong gawin, hindi ko lang nauurasan. As na may mga nakikita ako sa group natin. Kaya magandang exposure yun. Na-apply din naman sa mga ibang techniques na na-apply namin sa landscape photography. So ayun. At saka maganda nag-share eh, kasi pag nag-share kami, na-inspire din kami.
Oo, totoo. Kumbaga parang siyang parang stress reliever at the same time. Di ba, para sa atin lahat. So siguro ngayon naman,
review din kami minsan pag nag-share kami.
Oo. Diba, parang nababalikan kasi natin yung mga natin na natutunan natin na mga experiences. Oh, 'yun. And ngayon naman, invite na natin yung yung pinaka ang dami nagsasabi na paborito nila yung episode. Si Sir Chris. Ayan. Good evening, Sir Chris. Ayan. Hi, Sir Chris. Ayan, welcome back.
Good evening, everyone.
Ayan. Siguro balik natin.
Asan na iniinom mo, Chris?
Asan na daw iniinom mo? Ayan, wait lang. Ipipin lang natin si Sir Chris saka
Di
para
naman yun eh.
Iba yung sinad mo kanina.
Iba yung sinad mo
Oh, wait.
Congrats pala sa Film Factor before anything else, no? Congratulations to the whole team for making it a successful year for all of you, no? And for being able to share and inspire people from all genres for this past year. Ayun.
Thank you, Sir Chris. It's such an honor nga na ito nga kasi ang dami rin nagsasabi ng mga viewers na sabi niya one of their favorite episodes nga talaga is with the two brothers, the Magsino brothers. So, Sir Chris, ano yung masasabi niyo naman para doon sa mga nagsasabi na yun nga, paborito nila yung tinuro nyo or yung shinare nyo doon sa episode na yan?
Thank you. Kung may mga napulot kayo, maraming salamat. Sana maging inspiration yon or maging starting point yon na yung mga nadadown dahil sa nangyayari sa atin ngayon, ma-inspire ulit to shoot outside and to shoot kahit sa loob ng bahay, di ba? And to learn new things na yung hindi pa natin nasubukan, tulad namin ng mga landscape photographers na hindi makalabas. Napupush tayo na to explore new genres, no, para lang mailabas natin yung itch to shoot. So yun yung sana may mga napulot kayo na mga tips and everything, and then thank you rin sa mga nakinig ng mga panahon na yon at thank you at nagustuhan niyo yung episode.
Ayun. Thank you din Sir Chris. May mga nag-comment, sabi ni John Robinson Kagaska, mga idol daw kayong apat.
Yung mga lahat naman tayo na-inspire tayo sa isa't isa di ba? We learn from each other. Kaya dapat tuloy-tuloy lang yung pag-share para kahit naman kami ng mga tinuturing yung mga mentors or something, no. Kami rin marami pa rin kailangang matutunan eh. And then kailangan din namin tuloy-tuloy na matuto para hindi tayo lahat maging stagnant sa sa skill level natin as photographers. Kasi pag naging stagnant ka, ang bilis kasi ng technology, ang bilis ng takbo ng industry natin na maraming mga bagong techniques, maraming mga bagong styles na kung hindi ka sasabay, hindi mo ipupush yung sarili mo, wala na, maiiwan ka talaga.
Very well said from Sir Chris. So siguro in terms of final question for you four, in terms of yun nga, kasi ngayong pandemic, we are all at home, lalo na ngayon, medyo binalik yung GCQ na medyo mas mahigpit.
Nasa bahay nga ako eh.
How does it feel? I mean, baka may suggestion kayo?
Nagpa-change all kaya tayo yun.
Hindi, nasa Las Piñas Bamboo Organ talaga ako.
Oh man.
Sabi mo, nagpa-change oil ka.
Siguro
nakikinig si Kat. Hi, Kat.
Siguro
Change oil siya, nasa Pangasinan siya
Ayan. Siguro last question before we let you go. Gaano ka-importante na ngayong pandemic? Siyempre, lahat nga tayo, lalo ngayon binalik yung GCQ or medyo mas mahigpit na GCQ. Gaano ka-importante na tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung learnings natin, watching podcasts, reading books, watching YouTube, 'di ba? Gaano ka-importante 'yon sa panahon ngayon? Siguro Sir Chris muna. Go ahead.
Yun lang, ikakabit ko lang dito sa group na sinimulan niyo na which is the Film Factor podcast, no. Kasi maganda itong sinimulan niyo na format na you invite people from different genres, from different brands. Kasi yun yung may ganung kasi ang mga Pilipino no, na kung kapamilya ka lang. Totoo. Kung puso ka lang. So hindi mo na-explore yung mga pwede mong matutunan from the other side. Mm-hmm. So maganda gawa niyo na ini-invite niyo yung from different brands na parang kayo para kayong melting pot na kung saan pwedeng pumulot lahat at matuto everyone, di ba? Hindi ka natatali sa isang brand lang na nakikinig ka lang sa mga tao from that brand. So yun yung advantage ng ginawa yung podcast na ito, na lahat natututo at nakaka-pick up ng mga bagong things from different people, from different brands na hindi mo ma-meet kung wala itong group mo, hindi mo malalaman na magaling pala si ganito sa ganyan. May ganun palang technique sa ganito, di ba? So yun yung I commend that your group for doing this thing, parang parang beyond borders. You're doing it beyond borders. Ayun.
Yes, beyond borders.
Narinig ko ba yun, IC?
Beyond borders.
Kasi kung ililimit mo lang yung sarili mo na makikinig lang sa mga tao from the brands Right. Hindi mo mapipick up yung iba di ba? So yun lang.
Tsaka yun yung sinasabi natin, di ba? Kasi ang camera, tool lang naman yan, di ba? Nasa iyo pa rin kung paano mo siya kukunan. Ayun. Thank you, Sir Chris. Ang ganda nung sinabi ni Sir Chris sa shinare niya. Siguro, IC, ikaw naman. IC.
Ako siguro, yun nga, same with Chris. Ang laking bagay na merong ganitong mga podcast and it's really important na nag-aaral pa rin tayo even though di tayo nakakapag-shoot. So, habang hindi tayo nag-shoot, nag-aaral tayo. Kasi for me, it's not about what the ano ba tawag dito? It's not about
Tagalogin mo kasi.
Go ahead. Sige lang.
It's not about the person who teaches what's being learned. In Tagalog, hindi sa kung ano yung tinuturo na nagtuturo, kung ano yung natututunan, sa kung hindi, kung ano yung napapakinggan mo or saan ka nagre-reflect. Kasi at the end of the day, it's your character who builds your craft, who builds your art. Pag ginawa mo kasing technical lahat, it's really just numbers it's a 1 + 1 = 2 Pero on what you pick from other people, kung ano yung natututunan mo sa kanila, it's what reflects you. So dun nagkakaroon ng enhancement ng sarili. Mas nakikilala mo yung sarili mo, mas nabibuild mo yung sarili mo. Because you learn what you hear. So kung ano lang yung napapakinggan mo, it's basically, it affects you very much. So it's very important na kahit hindi ka nag-shoot, nag-aaral ka. Kasi with that, once na lumabas ka, once na mag-shoot ka, you're going to think of the things that you have thought before. And hindi yung mga technical na bagay na dapat ganito yung aperture ko, dapat ganito yung composition ko. Ano na lang yun cherry on top of the ice cream na lang yun Pero kung alam mo na talaga yung gagawin mo, alam mo kung ano yung ginagawa mo, sinapuso mo na kung ano yung ginagawa mo, which is, kung feeling mo hindi mo nakukuha sa pag-aaral, nakukuha mo sa shoot, then maybe it's time to listen to, for example, yung mga podcast, take time to listen to it. you'll pick it up, and you'll learn something, not from the people who's talking, but learn something from yourself.
Yun, ganda nung sinabi ni IC. Siguro, pasa naman natin kay Nanes. Thank you, IC. Go ahead, Nanes.
Thank you, IC.
Go ahead.
So, siguro yung sobrang relate ako nung, syempre as a landscape photographer nung nag-lockdown talaga, yung total lockdown talaga. Since wala talagang walang mai-shoot kasi landscape, maghahanap ng landscape, maghahanap ng
Bawal lumabas.
picturesque na lugar, wala talaga at all. So, very important para sa akin and I think para din sa kina Isaac, kina Fates, kina Chris na yung dire-diretso yung pag-aaral or kahit hindi actually pag-aaral, yung pag-create ng creative juices mo, dapat continue yung flow ng creative juices. For example, bibigyan ako sarili ko, binibigyan ko ng project yung sarili. For example, magsushoot lang ako ng light, parang yun lang yung subject. Kasi yun lang yung nakikita ko sa bahay, or parang shadows, parang ganun. So ang importante is kahit na ngayon nag-GCQ ulit, tapos for sure hindi natin alam baka ma-extend pa ng ma-extend. So ang mabibigay ko lang siguro is kailangan nating idiretso or ipagpatuloy lang yung likha natin sa yung paglikha natin. Kahit ano pa yan, maganda na maidiretso natin yung ating mga ginagawa, especially in this art na photography, kahit anong genre. Doon lang siguro kasi siguro magmamature, tsaka kasi parang 'di ba anong kasabihan yun? What doesn't kill you, pero hindi naman literal, makes you stronger. Pero parang in a sense na dito sa ginagawa natin na pag nalagpasan natin to, for example, for us landscape photographers na we keep our mind, parang yung creativity namin is continue pa rin. Kapag nalagpasan namin to, once pwede na ulit kami lumabas, ayun, siguro continue pa rin yung magiging flow. Parang hindi kami nawala sa eksena. Parang ganun lang. So, yun lang, yun para sa akin. Dami kong sinabi.
Ganda na sinabi ni Nanes. So.
Mas marami yung sa akin.
Mas marami rin kanya. Ayun. Thank you, Nanes and IC. Fitz, as a final note, go ahead.
Kung ano na sinabi ng tatlo. Siguro sa panahon ngayon, masyadong eminent yung burnout, lalo sa mga creative people. Mararamdaman natin yan sa panahon ngayon. And syempre, kailangan natin tulungan yung sarili natin para malampasan yun. And isa sa mga paraan nun is yun, pagtitingin dito sa mga sinishare natin sa Photo Nation at saka itong mga podcast na to. Laking tulong nila. So, it's important na keep the light going lang.
Oo, tama. Kasi parang yung may nabasa akong isang article na parang kapag nagpa-affect tayo na parang yung hindi na natin pinagpatuloy yung ating normal na ginagawa sa ating buhay, parang doon lang tayo matatalo, parang ganun. So parang as much as possible, kailangan nating mag-adjust dun sa nangyayari sa ngayon. So ayun. Yun, parang supplement.
Mararamdaman natin yun sa panahon.
Tapos siguro, I believe, saan nila kayo pwedeng i-follow? Your social media accounts, your Facebook pages. Siguro start natin.
Ako dito sa Pangasinan.
Sundan ka sa Pangasinan.
Papa-change oil.
Papa-change oil. Go ahead. Go ahead, Nanes. Ikaw na muna.
Very unique yung pangalan ko pag sinearch nyo na agad yung J. Arnes Seria. Ako lang yung kaisa-isang J. Arnes Seria sa buong mundo. So, ayun, makikita nyo na agad lahat ng social media accounts ko. So, madali naman siyang hanapin. J. Arnes Seria, lahat ng accounts ko is yun, photography. So, yun.
Ayun.
Thank you. And happy birthday sa Born in Film. Film Factor Podcast. And sobrang galing nitong initiative na to. Sobrang galing ng team. So congratulations sa lahat.
Thank you, Nanes. Fitz, ko naman. social media accounts, and where can they follow
Yes,
you?
it's very straightforward lang sa akin. Fitzbore.com sa website ko. Fitzbore, yung Instagram ko din is Fitzbore. Facebook ganun din. So, ayun.
Thanks, Fitz. Sir Chris, go ahead.
Sa akin naman, Chris_Magsinos for Instagram. And then for Facebook, Chris Magsino without H. Parehong without H.
Thank you, Sir Chris.
Yan lang.
IC, go ahead.
Sa akin, simple lang din. IC Quintos. You can reach me at my personal Facebook page. Wala akong Facebook page. Personal Facebook profile, IC Quintos. Instagram, same din. Instagram.com/IC Quintos. And especially, please visit my website, icquintos.com. Pinaghirapan ko yun. So,
Again,
Franz,
go ahead, Danes.
Okay lang. Kasi may ongoing pa yung exhibit sa
go ahead, sige,
so
nga pala.
If ever lang na may mga free or parang siguro may papuntang Tagaytay or siguro papuntang Silang, madadaanan yun along the highway. Ayun lang, siguro para masilip nyo lang yung some of my works. Yun, may mga nakasabit ako doon sa dingding nung gallery doon. So, King Arts Gallery, yung name ng gallery. So, along Santa Rosa, Tagaytay Road lang siya. Together with mga descendants ni Juan Luna yung kasama ko doon. So, mga painting naman yung kanila. Si Sir Abby Luna, si Basti Luna, and then si Sir Master, Maestro Robia. So, yun yung mga kasama ko doon.
Oo, for the members again, kung I believe meron tayong mga members Danes na malapit sa Santa Rosa, baka they can try to drop by.
Sige.
Please do drop by, bisitahin natin yung suportahan natin si yung ni Nanes.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So yun, thank you Sir Chris, IC, Nanes and Fitz. Salamat din sa suporta and maraming salamat. Ang gaganda ng mga sinishare nyo sa Photo Nation. We're very thrilled to see them, nakaka-inspire. Ayun. And
thank you and happy birthday.
Thank you po. Ayan. And now, siguro let's invite one of the guests naman na who were with us nung I think studio ata, no? And ano ba yun? Sige, kwento mo na lang, Jan. We have Sir Jan with us.
Hello.
Jan, ayan. Good evening.
Gabi sa inyo and happy anniversary Film Factor Podcast.
Ayan. Thank you.
Grabe, nakakaba. Dami mga galing dito.
Kaya mo yan. In terms of Jan, baka pwede may kwento yung episode nyo at ano yung hindi mo makakalimutan with your episode. And habang kinikwento mo, papakita natin yung episode. Go ahead.
Okay. So, ano nga ba? Hindi ko makakalimutan sa episode ko. The episode na sumabay ako, kumbaga. Yung mostly yung information na shinare ng bawat isa. Kasi syempre, kumbaga, iba-iba yung mga photographer na nakasama ko rin doon, iba-iba rin yung parang in terms of genre nila, kung ano yung parang specialty nila in terms of portrait photography. So most lang mga nakasabay ko nila portrait photographers and they do photography based, kumbaga, in various ways. Kumbaga, yung may isa katulad ni Sir, nakalimutan ko na kung sino yun, yung nagsa-studio photography. Tapos yung isa na more into fashion naman, kumbaga. So, tapos ayun, kumbaga, I get to learn a lot of things from them that will really, sa lahat sa atin na kumbaga that will further enrich our journey in photography.
Tsaka Jan, kasi yung sa inyo, yung podcast nyo, kayo yung first podcast na kayo yung actually yung pinaka one of the longest podcasts na napansin namin yung mga viewers sila, they were there, hindi sila kumalas. Pinanood nila hanggang matapos. So how does it feel na very engaging yung mga nanonood, hinihintay nila kayo to be part of that? How does it feel?
Ayun, sobrang nakakatuwa. Talagang very grateful na kumbaga they all stayed and listened to us on what we get to share from our experiences and what we have known, kumbaga, in the past based doon sa mga challenges na napunan namin, mga na knowledge na na-acquire namin in the past. So talagang nakakatuwa, and we really do hope na they really get to learn a lot of things from them and get to apply it based on the type of photography that they wanted to go with. Kumbaga, sobrang nakakatuwa po.
Tsaka in terms of ito nga yung nagiging tulong nito na not only for us but for the people who are also not part of Photo Nation, at least nakakatulong, even yung mga hindi photographers, nadadala natin sa photography. So in terms of being able to share that, yung pagmamahal natin sa photography, para sa iyo gaano kahalaga 'yon?
Yung pag-share ng information sa photography.
Yung love mo for photography and the things that you do for photography.
Kumbaga nakakatuwa na sinishare mo yung knowledge mo sa iba, sa mga gustong matuto, na talagang they wanted to venture this type of medium talaga. Sharing your knowledge talaga will really help them in a way that you will give value sa kanila, that will get something from based on what you have provided to them. Kumbaga ano ba sabihin to, yung mga lessons as well as values that will really help them talaga in their journey. So napakahalaga talaga nun, at syempre doon tayo mas lalong gagaling, mas lalong maraming matututunan. Ako rin marami rin akong kumbaga natututunan sa kanila, like knowledge sharing, kasi iba-iba tayo ng experiences ng bawat lessons or information na nakuha. So I get to share my information to those people who want to learn, and I get to have something or learn something to them as well. So kumbaga learning is a never-ending process po talaga.
Kumbaga parang passing it on, 'di ba? Yung knowledge natin, passing it on to others. Siguro final note,
passing the next generation po, kumbaga parang ganoon na rin.
Oo. And Jan siguro as a final note, ano yung message mo para doon sa mga tao na ito nga medyo na down ngayong pandemic, lalo na ngayon mas mahigpit ulit na GCQ. Ano yung message mo sa kanila for how to paano tumayo ulit?
Kumbaga talagang during this time talagang napaka-challenging talaga sa atin as creatives. Kumbaga lalo na sa akin na portrait photographer ako, and most of my shoots need to venture outdoors, 'di ba? So talagang it's really a challenge for me. So ang masasabi ko lang din sa iba that are still struggling, kumbaga never stop creating. Kumbaga wag pong susuko na diyan tayo magaling as Filipinos, we are resilient, kumbaga in a way na we will keep on finding new ways for us to explore, especially our creative endeavors. Kumbaga ako personally share ko lang din na since na kumbaga during pandemic naging konti lang yung naging shoot ko. So I'm looking for ways talaga to really build or stimulate my creative juices. So lately I've been doing kumbaga creative arts, sketching as a hobby, like after work. This is the time that I do kumbaga sketching to stimulate my creative endeavors, as well as I look into my photography files here kung ano pang pwedeng i-edit at saka i-post sa social media. And you will never know, may mga nakasave pa ako sa hard drive ko na talagang alam mo yun, I never thought na meron pala ako neto na parang mga files. So keep on editing, kumbaga keep on learning new ways in photography, kasi kumbaga you will never know the things that you will learn there, especially here in the internet. Talagang information is already scattered, so it's up to us on how we could apply it or use it in a way that will benefit us. And ayun, like I said, find new ways and kumbaga keep shooting in a way na kumbaga finding beauty in, let's say, in your house, for example. Kumbaga, you will never know what ways or the things that you could shoot indoors or the ideas that you could come up with.
Ayun. Thank you, Janjan. Siguro, Janjan, where can they follow you? Yung social media mo, baka share mo na rin para they can be inspired by the photos that you do. Go ahead.
Yes. Mostly my portfolio is on Facebook and Instagram. Sa Instagram, it's at Janjan. That's JANJAN Kapili, CAPILI, no space. And on Facebook, it's Janjan Kapili Photographer. So yeah, those are the pages that you could check my portfolio. So yeah, most of the time I'll be updating that, and you'll be seeing most of my shoots. Mostly portrait siya. So yeah.
Ayun. Thank you, Janjan. Suportahan natin yung lahat ng mga members natin. If you see their social media, i-follow natin kasi nakakatulong rin ho yun para ma-inspire sila, at the same time ma-inspire din tayo through their photos. Thank you, Janjan. May comment tayo. Thank you. May comment tayo from Tita Harvey. Sabi niya, I try to hanapin daw niya yung mga or i-review yung mga past podcast. It seems that I have lot yet to discover. Ayan. Thank you, Tita Harvey. Please do. Marami hong like yung kila Janjan, yung kila IC, kila Sir Chris. Ang gaganda ho ng mga episodes. If you have the time, please do watch. Ayan. So, siguro ngayon naman, let's hear it for Gab. Gab, andito ka na ba? Ayan. Gab, ito actually yung isa ka dun sa mga yung sa transition between dun sa lumang podcast.
Hello.
Pumasok ka ng Photo Nation dun sa transition ng bago na podcast. So, ano yung first impression mo dun sa podcast? At the same time, ano yung doon muna tayo. Ano yung first impression mo dun sa podcast so nakita mo siya for the first time? Pakilala ka pala muna. Go ahead.
Akala ko. Okay, so hi guys. I am I'm a vlogger, also a photographer. So majority photography ko, naibo-vlog ko. So photography vlogs, ayun yung contents ko related sa photography and tips and tricks. So ayun. Back to the question. Akala ko kasi nung nakita ko kayo, Sir Franz, sabi ko ba't iba yung quality ng podcast ito? Mag-isa lang to pero ang galing. Tapos, yung pala, nung sinali na ako sa group ng podcast, nakita ko pala, dami na mga prod team and members na saludo sa kanila kasi every time na purpose while going live, sabi ko nagagawa niya ba to habang nagla-live? So, nang na-realize na ang daming tumutuwa para dito sa podcast, and natutuwa ako dahil ito yung katas ng teamwork.
Oo, napakalaking bahagi ng team yung ito nga, kaya nga siya team. Laking bahagi yon nung para kung nasaan na tayo ngayon. And Gab, in terms of naman, naputol yata si Gab. Andiyan ka pa, Gab? 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 Hello?
Dito,
ayan.
Sir. Dito.
Iyan ako muna yung mo. Yan.
Hello.
Mic na muna tayo. Nagaano yata yung net. Ayun. In terms of Gab, ito nga lahat tayo dumaranas itong pandemic. And gasgas na nga actually yung tanong. Pero aside from that, we have the pandemic. Ano sa tingin mo yung silver lining? Is the podcast part of that silver lining for you? Or Photo Nation, is that part of the silver lining? Na kahit na nasa pandemya tayo, at least we find ways on how to find the beauty o yung kagandahan sa paligid natin. Go ahead, Gab. Na wala ho si Gab. Anyway, ito nga napakalaking bahagi ho nung... Ayun, go ahead. Go ahead, Gab. Ayan. Ulitin ko yung tanong. Nakuha mo yung tanong. Ayun, ulitin ko.
Okay.
In terms of ngayong pandemya, lahat nga tayo, 'di ba? Kumbaga gasgas na tong tanong na to. Pero despite the pandemic, tingin mo ba itong podcast o yung Photo Nation o yung ginagawa natin, kung ano man yung ginagawa natin, is that part of the silver lining, ika nga, na nahahanap pa rin natin yung kagandahan ng bawat araw kahit na ang hirap nung dinaranas natin ngayon? Go ahead, Gab.
Oh, naman. Kasi we, as Filipinos, ang galing natin mag-adapt. For as me, di ba, nung mula pa lang ng pandemic, ano pa lang, syempre hindi pa sanay mga tao. So, unang month ng lockdown, it was really hard for us. Then, the following month, parang andali na kasi alam na agad kung ano yung dapat gawin and ang bilis nila ma-adapt na alam nilang sa bahay lang. Then, puro online ngayon. So, ang daming Pinoy na nag-online selling and nagsiswitch nga sa online social media marketing. So, ayun, nakakatuwa na nakaka-cope up even sa family namin kasi we are majority, kung i-share ko lang, supplier kami ng isang company, then gumagawa ka ng wood decorations. And since yun nga, nag-close yung company na temporary close na pinagsusuplayan namin, nag-switch sila dad sa online marketing, which nakatulong talaga. And alam mo yun, thank God na ang smooth ng transition kahit may pandemic din nila kami pinabayaan. Hindi kami pinabayaan ni Lord. And ang bilis mag-cope up ng Pinoy sa ganitong situation. But I hope na soon may back to normal ulit at matulungan na yung mga dating hindi pa rin sanay or gusto na nila bumalik sa normal para makabangon. So hopefully makabangon na lahat.
Ayun, ganda nung sinabi ni Gab. Kumaga, stay strong, di ba? Wala tayong magagawa kung hindi mag-stay strong lang. So siguro, Gab, as a final note, invite mo sila. Where can they follow you? Yung IG mo, Facebook, tsaka yung YouTube mo. Go ahead.
Okay, so ang aking YouTube channel ay Gala ni Gab. So since wala pa tayo masyadong gala, we will be staying at home. But meron ako naihayin sa inyo. Siyempre, hindi tayo makagala as a person. Hindi tayo makagala as a person, makagala tayo as a drone. So, yun na muna yung mga ginagawa ko recently sa aking mga vlogs. So, ayun, follow nyo guys, Gala ni Gab. I also share camera tips and tricks na mga nadidiscover ko during this pandemic. Madami pa ako nadidiscover actually. Even those lighting tips, dito ko lang din nadiscover habang nag-quarantine sa loob ng kwarto. Ayun, DIY lang na walang ginagastos. So, madami pang nadidiscover everything despite this pandemic. So, ayun guys, my YouTube channel is Gala ni Gab. And you can also find me on Instagram at Gala ni Gab. Also, Austin Photography. Dalawa siya but same lang din siya na account na lalabas. So, yun, Gala ni Gab guys. Follow nyo. And thank you so much sa mga nakasuporta sa community ni Gala ni Gab and sa akin journey.
Congrats pala rin, Gab. Tama, di ba? Ilan na yung followers?
Yung bilis nga, sir. As in, parang alam mo yun, simula nung nag-1K, ayun, kasama ko pa kayo nung nag-1K eh. 3 months ago, then, syempre, baka expect ko na syempre, pag nag-1K, okay, laylo muna, then, saka unti-unti mag-reach. Biglang yung 1K, nag-2K agad. So, yung 2K ngayon, parang pataas na ng pataas yung spike. Yung pabilis na ng pabilis yung subscribe. So, I hope na ma-reach natin yung goal ko na 10,000 subscribers hopefully soon. But hindi ko naman sinasabi na na i-require ko kayo na mag-subscribe. But ang happy ko kasi ng mga nakikilala ko as subscribers na naging kaibigan ko dito, sila Chef Aika, sila Tita Julie, ang supportive nila, lalo na si Ken. Ang supportive nila, napapanood nila yung vlogs ko and tinatanong nila sa akin sa Discord. So, ayun, join na din kayo sa Discord para nagkukulitan kami about sa kung ano-ano man nangyayari sa buhay. And nagugulat ako, napapanood nila yung vlogs ko. Uy, Gab, kamusta yung drone mo? Nakita ko, nagpalipad ka dito, tapos pinalusot mo. Natatanong nila sa Discord and as in updated sila sa vlogs ko. So, thank you so much, guys. And nakakatuwa sa supportive community na to and as a family, itong Discord has been.
Thanks, Gab. Kaya mo next year, ano na yan, 100K na yung followers.
Sabi
Thanks.
naman. Pero, ayun, hopefully, paano ba?
Mangyayari yan. Tiwala lang.
Basta di ko makakalimutan kung saan tayo nagsimula. Yun lang. Kahit maka 100K pa yan o 1 million pa rin yan. Yung moment na kasama ko kayo dito as 2K, kahit 100 subscribers pala ako, thankful ako. So, thank you so much guys sa support.
Mangyayari yan, Gab. Antay lang. Thanks, Gab. So siguro as a final note, and before we call Tito Bong to close this, pakinggan mo natin si Miss France. I believe meron siyang kwento kasi nga si France has been a photographer and then nagturo rin siya ng photography and then for a period nag-stop siya ng photography and siguro tama France, so naging isang driving force itong Photo Nation, Born in Film, and podcast siguro to bring you back to photography. So, go ahead, Franz. Please share.
Yes.
Nakakalito?
Magandang gabi po.
Hi, Franz. Ang babaeng Franz.
Hi, Franz. Salamat, Franz.
Go ahead.
Hindi ako magbibideo kasi ano lang to ambush message remarks ni Franz.
Go ahead.
Ano ba? Yes. Ang Photo Nation, isang naging why sa pagkuha ko pagdating sa photography. Dahil, well, as I said, 5 years ago was the last time I held a camera to shoot. So when I found Photo Nation, it became my why again. You know, every time you feel lost, every time you think that you are not yourself, I think always go back to your why. Ask yourself, what is my why? Yung tanong na para saan or para kanino ka bumabangon. So that was Photo Nation for me when it comes to photography. So it helped me get back. It gave me, again, that passion with the other photographers that are here. So sobrang thankful, sobrang grateful that I get to be a part of this team, this group. And you were just in time, kumbaga, di ba? Right timing eh. Kasi at the start, siguro few weeks before pandemic, I joined Photo Nation. So it was a blessing, an answer to cope, to have a way to share things to other people that are passionate like me. So thank you guys and congrats and happy anniversary Film Factor.
Thank you, Franz.
So, Franz.
Other Franz. Other Franz. Ayan, thank you. Nakakalito na, Sa team ko na nalilito na kami sa bawat isa. Lalo na pag tinatag ko minsan natatag ko yung sarili ko. kasi Franz. So, yun. Thank you, Franz.
Yung blooper sa lahat.
Thank you, Franz. Ayan.
Thank you.
So, siguro as a final note, let's call in Tito Bong. Tito Bong, kasi nga, kinuwento mo kanina, you were part of kumbaga, nagsimula nito, tayong dalawa, diba? Tapos ito na. How does it feel na listening to the former guests, yung team members, ganyan? How does it feel ngayon na andito na tayo and siguro ako na yung magkikwento kung ano yung saan tayo papunta. Go ahead, Tito Bong.
Okay. Usually, people will say after congratulating you on the job well done, sabi, it's a very humbling experience. Pero sa akin, no, you should be proud. I'm proud. I'm very happy. I'm very proud of you, Franz. I'm very proud of the team. Ika nga, thank you so much, Franz, for providing us a medium para mag-connect ulit sa bawat isang, especially sa mga photographers na, ayun nga, na parang medyo nada-down talaga kasi during this pandemic, you know why, especially, di ba, mga photographers talagang ang buhay niya nasa labas. So, thank you so much, Franz, for giving us this medium para magkausap-usap tayo uli, hindi maputol ang communication ng bawat isa. And, yun nga, because of this, we have more people on the team. We were able to progress ourselves. Marami tayong natutunan, especially the technical know-how, kung paano yung paggawa natin ng podcast, and then We have an extra one which is Snap Talk. Nakakatuwa. I'm so proud of it. Nakaka-proud. Parang uh, para sa akin, this is one of the best thing that I've done in my life na magkaroon tayo ng ganito. Kasi mas masarap ang pakiramdam nung nakakatulong ka eh. Mas masarap ang pakiramdam na nakakapag-share ka ng passion mo. Kaya para sa akin, we continue. Let the passion lives on.
Ayun.
And it really inspires us to do better, to provide better service, provide better shows. Yun lang.
Thank you, Tito
God
Bong.
bless us all.
Thank you, Tito Bong. Ito nga, yung ginagawa ko kasi natin ngayon, I'm very sure for the team members and everyone who's watching tonight, public service na itong ginagawa natin. And being able to help in a way, nakakagaang ng pakiramdam, not only for us, but and like what Tito Bong said na ito nga gumagaang yung pakiramdam natin lahat. Lalo na pag nakikita natin na may nakikinig sa atin at the same time, may natutulungan tayo. So that's one of the most or that's one of the biggest things that we are doing here. And bringing this forward in terms of the future, we want, or what we want Film Factor to be is an avenue where new talent will be discovered. Through, kung napapansin nyo, we are now partnering with schools. So far, we have more than 30 schools that are partnering with us. Napakadami ho. Andyan ng Lasal, andyan ng Ateneo, andyan ng UST. And most of the universities sumasali na ho sa atin. And the goal is to provide them a space where the students themselves can be able to create or make their own podcast. So, wag na ho kayo magugulat kung later on maging 30 na yung podcast natin, di ba? Each school kasi, kasi nga meron tayong parang internship program or parang partnership program with the school, and one of the projects that we will be partnering with them is being able to teach the students how to create their own podcast. Parang ganito ho, tuturo natin yan. And who knows, later on, napakagandang matutulungan naman natin, hindi lang sa photography, but also how to do podcasts. Kasi ngayon, ang daming gumagawa ng mga gaming. They can do their online games. They can share that. Nakakatulong kasi. Kung kami, ito nga, like what Tito Bong said, nakakagaang ng loob, I'm very sure itong mga kabataan na to will be bringing this forward. Gagaang din yung pakiramdam nila. And on that note, siguro tatapusin na natin to. We will be playing songs, and again, thank you to our guests who are still here. Tito Bong, ayan, si IC, si Cindy, si Adrian, si Ken, si Renz, si Christine, sino pa nandito? Si Janjan, si Gab, and nandito pa sila. Sino pa nandito? Si Nanes nandito pa rin. Wow. Tsaka sila Sir Chris. Ayan. And again, on that note, we'd like to thank you everyone. Again, happy anniversary to everyone. Hindi ho namin sasarilihin tong anniversary nito, para sa ating lahat to. Again, good job not only to us, but good job to everyone part of Film Factor in Photo Nation. Again, hindi lang ho sa amin to, the privilege being able to be here is also shared with you. So maraming salamat. Thank you. Good night. Yan na yung nangiihaw sa likod ko. Good night. Cheers! Wala akong naubos na. Good night. And I've trained myself to give up on the past, 'cause I've frozen time between hearses and caskets, lost control when I panicked at the acid test. I wanna get better. Baka may magreklamo Joke lang. Yung blinking lights daw. Yeah. Good night. Goodbye everyone.
One of the things that makes anything more enjoyable is being able to share it and being part of a community.
Quite frankly, what I get from Photo Nation is the fact that it's so non-judgmental.
They're so accepting of people, and I like that about Photo Nation, that people are willing to do that.
Photo Nation is hindi lang siya Filipino-based international group. Ano siya, one big happy family talaga siya.
Photo Nation is just one huge family.
I think probably the thing I like the most about Photo Nation is the fact that it's a supportive community, not there to score points.
Photo Nation, a platform that is no bashing.
It's you ask for help, you get help. The best part about Photo Nation is that everyone gets a chance to showcase their stuff. And if you ask, how did you get that? Can you teach me? The people respond and you're like, yeah, I'm actually learning things here.
We all started as a beginner, whether it's you're self-taught or you learn from masters or you learn from YouTube. We should be humble enough to know and to accept that people who are willing to learn, we have to appreciate that because it's actually promoting the hobby or the passion that we love, which is photography.
Malaki talaga yung impact sa pag-i-improve ko as a photographer kasi hindi lang basics yung tinuturo, parang yung advanced stuff na.
I'm always welcome na idea na magkaroon ng isang community ang mga photographers. Yung imbis na magbangayan, nagtutulungan.
It feels really nice to be part of Photo Nation because of how active the group is. A lot of inspiration for me to take in.
Hindi ko in-expect na ganito yung welcome ng Photo Nation sa akin.
Napagsama-sama ng Photo Nation ang mga photographer, anuman ang lahi nila.
I've met a lot of people from different regions sa country natin. Mas na-widen yung network ko.
Masaya kasi nakakapag-share ka ng free.
Yun na mas manada oportunidad pati el chances na mas kita grande din mi thinking about things na nuay aki na kalya ko nila.
Feel like I'm with a family that supports what I love and what I'm passionate about. Mararamdaman mo na may value yung gawa mo and mas nakikita mo na there is an opportunity for you to grow in this industry.
I joined Facebook a year ago and you are the first group I joined. One big international family. It's great to be part of Photo Nation International.
Aside from the photography memes, pinakagusto na ako sa Photo Nation is activities like Photographer of the Week and sa mga Team of the Week.
I was really happy to be featured as the Photographer of the Week. It really helps and boosts me.
One of the things I like about Photo Nation is the fact that it's not limited by any demographic, by any location, or by year.
Tuwang-tuwa ako kasi siyempre first time ko maging part ng isang member na may malaking community. Maganda experience ko.
Nakita na ko na daghang mga parehas na kong edad ang misulay og photography diri sa mo as sa Bacolod.
Nakatabang siya ka mo-grow ko as a photographer. Maka-inspire siya sa mga kasama na ko na bagungan pa. Pag-join ako aning Photo Nation kay at first kay nakulbaan ko ato kay international siya.
Pag-ayat ko ken to Photo Nation ken dagiti na dumaduma nga aktibidades kay Domingo kas dagiti pasalit nga pagkaka-recognizean dagiti kas kanyak nga dadamo i photography.
Người ta thường hay nói rằng là khi mà bạn muốn đi thật là nhanh thì bạn đi một mình, nhưng mà khi mà bạn muốn đi xa thì bạn sẽ đi cùng với cả những người khác. Thành ra là khi mà tham gia vào những cái group chơi ảnh như là Photo Nation thì nó giúp mình là sẽ nhìn được thấy rất là nhiều bức ảnh đẹp, và qua đó thì và cũng như gặp rất nhiều là photographer giỏi. Thế thành ra là qua đó mình cũng được truyền cảm hứng hơn.
So, paano ako mag-join sa community? Uning, manakit kong bakal inspiration.
Yung first impression ko sa Photo Nation, walang toxic sa group. Parang dito sa Photo Nation nakaka-proud kasi parang nabibigyan ng voice yung mga Filipino.
I think Photo Nation is there. It's kind of feel like home. Alam mong this group will help you grow.
Sobrang ganda ng podcast quality. Yun yung magagawa ng Pinoy. So, nakaka-proud din.
Nagulat din po ako lalo kasi almost around the world kasali po. Parang ang laki pong privilege sa akin na sa Philippines po nag-start tong Photo Nation.
Pinoy pride kasi nga 'di ba? Doon yung group is sa Pilipinas. So parang kaya natin makisabay at maliit tayong bansa.
I think Photo Nation parang for me yung always active na ako.
Swerte gid ko kay naging part ko sa group ni. Hindi gid ni malimtan ang opportunity kag hindi ko gid pagsayawan.
Marami akong natutunan, lalo yung sa masterclass.
Photo Nation expanded my global knowledge, especially regarding Filipino photography. The Philippines seems to be pretty excited and actively pursuing the craft.
Feeling ko na welcome ka talaga kasi may mga toxic na mga tao. Nakakaugmat na nakaka-inspire sinda ng mga picture ninda na pinapairing sa mga bawat saro.
That worldwide photo walk, my gosh, I was surprised that many people showed up and it brought tears to my eyes. It was brilliant. There's so much love. I think that's the best way to say it. There's so much love in this community.
The truth is, this is merely a setback. This is merely one huge mountain that we have to traverse.
Wala pala akong sound.
Can we fast forward to go down on me?
Again, happy anniversary, Film Factor Podcast. This is New Perspective by Panic at the Disco. Hi, John Ray. Hi, Zyrel. Hi, Ate Mean. Hi, Jomar.
I feel them crash against my skin, and I smile as I respire because I know they'll never win. There's a haze above my TV that changes everything I see, and maybe if I continue watching, I'll lose the traits that worry me. Can we fast forward to go down on me? From a new perspective, but maybe that would be a good idea. So catch me up on getting out of here. Fast forward to go down on me. Taking everything for granted, but we still respect the time. We move along with some new passion, knowing everything is fine. Fall in 100 separate lines, but I regain repose and wonder how I ended up inside. Can we fast forward till you go down on me? Stop there and let me correct it. I wanna live a life from a new perspective. You come along.
Hi, Ivy. Abby, hello. Yes, Ate Mean. Happy anniversary. Come along because I love your face, and I'll admire your expensive taste. And who cares? Divine intervention. I wanna be praised from a new perspective. Thinking that would be a good idea. So catch me up on getting out of here. It's not fair, just let me perfect it. Don't wanna live a life that is comprehensive. Cause seeing clear would be a bad idea. Now catch me up on getting out of here. So catch me up on getting out of here.
Film Factor Podcast.
Again, happy anniversary, Film Factor Podcast. This is Everybody Lost Somebody by the Bleachers.
I guess it's true. Well, yeah, the reason that I called you last night is the reason I've been standing on a wire. That's the stream I keep having where I'm begging just to give myself a break. Yeah. Cause there's nothing I wanna do to settle up with heaven. I wanna wake up
up alone in strange places. A reason I see myself in a million faces. A reason I can't stop it all from changing. Singing, come on, motherfucker, you survive, you gotta give yourself a break. Yeah. But there's nothing I wouldn't do to settle up with heaven. That's a debt I gotta settle in heaven. Take my clothes, I'm begging, buddy. Everybody lost somebody. I know that everybody lost somebody. Everybody lost somebody. I know that everybody lost somebody.
Film Factor Podcast.
Again, still with the Bleachers, this is All My Heroes. Again, happy anniversary, happy birthday, Film Factor Podcast.
Well, all my heroes got tired, and all the days they got short. Oh yeah, the love that I dreamt of, it came to me in my worst. Hey, all the nights I don't remember, all the ones I can't forget. And all your heroes get tired, there'll be something better yet. Well, I remember driving out of the state, acting like nothing died, until somebody had sold us. Somebody sold us all kinds of lies. Hey, all the nights I don't remember, all the ones I can't forget. And all your heroes get tired, well, there'll be something better yet. In the focus, I'll be waiting. In the focus, I'll be waiting. In the focus, I'll be dreaming. In the focus, I'll be something better, yeah. In the focus, I'll be coming. In the focus, I'll be waiting. In the focus, I'll be dreaming. In the focus, I'll be something better, yeah. I'll be coming. In the focus, I'll be waiting. In the focus, I'll be dreaming. In the focus, I'll be something better, yeah.
Again, happy anniversary, Film Factor Podcast. Hi, Miss Cecil. We'd like to greet Miss Emmy from Germany and Binhi Salupa, a member from Uzbekistan. Wow. Happy anniversary. Our next one is We Come Running by Youngblood Hawk. Hi, Wilms. Happy anniversary, guys.
open door. Tell me what you're waiting for. Look across the great divide. Soon they're gonna hear the sound, the sound, the sound. When we come running, never go where we belong. Echoes in the dead of dawn. Soon they're gonna know the sound, the sound, the sound. When we come when the world's gone quiet, I see you dancing slow, feeling satisfied where you never knew you'd go. Headed for the open door. Tell me what you're waiting for. Look across the great divide. Soon they're gonna hear the sound, the sound, the sound. When we come running.
Film Factor Podcast.
Yun. Again, happy anniversary, Film Factor Podcast. And for those who are here from Photo Nation, again, thank you. And thank you for the support and watching the podcast. It's a great honor and a privilege for us to be able to present it to you this way. And again, please don't forget, if you haven't yet signed up, we have a workshop tomorrow at 7:30 or 7 p.m. And it will tackle more about the history of photography, analog photography. We'll teach you how to develop in black and white, color, all the traditional processes, and some DIY tips that you guys can do at home. So again, if you haven't yet, do sign up for that workshop. You can go to the event page. Again, this is in partnership with Ortigas Art Festival. So again, if you haven't yet visited the Ortigas Art Festival, the GCQ or the exhibit in Estancia isn't affected by the GCQ. Just be sure that you're not over 65 years old and that you practice minimum health protocols. So again, for those who want to visit the exhibit, it's at Estancia, the ground floor of the East Wing in Estancia Mall in Capitol Commons, Pasig. With that, let's continue on with our songs. Our next one is again from Youngblood Hawk. This is Stars. Again, happy anniversary. that
Factor
was
Podcast.
Stars by Youngblood Hawk. Our next one is from Goodbye Nova. This is We Didn't Start the Fire. Again, happy anniversary.
9/11 Ferguson, Harry Potter, Amazon, Ziggy Stardust, Michael Jordan, The Da Vinci Code, Oprah selfie, Star Wars, Newtown, Avatar, Game of Thrones, Super Bowl, banning GMOs. Climate change, Walking Dead, MTV, Tony Blair, wage gap, Spotify, Wall Street has been occupied. Columbine, New Orleans, Mandela, Ali, email server, Iraq, sequel, Bieber, fever, Wi-Fi. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. No, we didn't light it, but we're trying to fight it. BP, social media, Apple, Wikipedia, Bill Gates, Haiti quakes, Proposition 8. Trayvon Martin, Comic Con, Boston bombing, Pokemon, YouTube, Google, Spock, the king of pop. Snowden, Putin, finals coming back again. Lady Gaga, Taliban, Obama, Anthrax, hipsters, lobbyists, Oscars, hacktivists, Princess Kate, Hunger Games, mapping out genetics. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. No, we didn't light it, but we're trying to fight it. Legal pot, hashtags, Caitlyn Jenner, Instagram, Netflix, marriage rights, pro-choice, pro-life, stem cells, election fraud, got a rover on Mars, Flint, water, Gangnam Style, common sense been gone a while. Matthew Shepard, Twitter, Kurt Cobain, Pixar, Hyperloop, sheep clones, gotta have a smartphone. Syrian refugees fighting human trafficking, ISIS, Nintendo, Zika down in Rio. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. No, we didn't light it, but we're trying to fight it. NSA, Taylor Swift, Robin Williams, Benedict, H1N1, Crimean invasion, Roswell and the aliens, scripted WrestleMania, Tesla, Seinfeld, no one beats Michael Phelps, Tea Party politics, Weird Al Yankovic, OJ, the Big Bang, every day we feed the flame. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. No, we didn't light it, but we're trying to fight it. Gun control, 3D print, Guns N' Roses back again. James Bond, Enron, MySpace, Kim Jong, hybrids, Hubble, Twilight, Emma Watson, Black Lives, hating the Kardashians, overpopulation. Jimmy Fallon, Y2K, Bin Laden, Kanye, water drought, voter doubt, housing crash, bailouts, Hamilton, Guantanamo, Reddit, Marvel, Cosby, drones, one more never-ending war. I can't take it anymore. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning.
And for our final song, this next one is from Missing Persons. This is Destination Unknown. Again, thank you everyone.
Film Factor Podcast.
Happy birthday, Film Factor. See you tomorrow and this Saturday.
Where do we go from here?
Podcast.
Good night, everyone. Happy birthday, Film Factor.
Hey, you, I know I'm in the wrong. Time flies when you're having fun. You wake up, another year is gone. You're 21. I guess you wanna know why I'm on the phone. It's been a day or so. I know it's kinda late, but happy birthday. Yeah, yeah. I know you hate me. Yeah, yeah. Well, I miss you too. Yeah, yeah. I know it's kinda late, but happy birthday. So hard when you're far away. It's lame, but I forgot the date. I won't make the same mistake. I'm so to blame. So now you know. Don't hang up the phone. I wish I was at home. I know it's way too late. Happy birthday. Yeah, yeah. I know you hate me. Yeah, yeah. Well, I miss you too. Yeah, yeah. I know it's kinda late, but happy birthday. It's not that I don't care. You know I'll make it up to you. If I could, I'd be there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Well, I miss you too. Yeah, yeah. I know it's kinda late, but happy birthday. Yeah, yeah. I know you hate me. Yeah, yeah. Well, I miss you too. Yeah, yeah. I know it's kinda late, but happy birthday.
Good night, everyone.
And that was Film Factor Podcast. Join us again next time. Follow us on our social platforms at Born in Film on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Don't forget to use hashtag The Passion Lives On.
Night.
Walking through the heavy light, the streets are empty and you don't feel right. You didn't want to let yourself down, so don't be scared to get out. Here's 1,000 voices saying